निपुण भारत, निपुण भारत। निपुण भारत।
Now we do not need to do that. We all have to do is Google search. Everything is available online. Our students will have to use all this. Previously, we used to have dictionary in hard copies. Now it is available online. The students should be able to make use of all this. So using technology in education does not mean putting PDF files or textbooks into computers and giving them to students. That is absolutely rubbish. Why I am saying this? Because I am in a position to say so. You are giving tabs which have downloaded pages of the textbooks. How is this effective? The students already have hard copies of textbooks. What is the use of reading it on mobiles? When we say the students will use technology for their education, it implies that there is already a network connection. There, you can definitely Google search, you can find YouTube videos. On YouTube, you can watch videos about different languages, about different subjects. If a student today feels that a teacher is teaching me some new concept, if he searches it on YouTube, the same concept is explained in many ways. The student will understand the different views of the concept. Each and every of this thing is possible when we use technology in the learning process of the students. Right now, we are using technology to teach students, and that too in a limited form. You can make use of technology when you give tabs to students and also give your mobiles to students, and even if network is not available. How will you be able to do this? You are using mobile. When sometimes there is no network, have you done some gimmicks that will be useful to you? Yes, you definitely have. If there is no network in your school, go to place where there is network. Download what is needed and then come back to the school and show it to your students. It is not necessary that everybody has some gadget. Even if some students have it, it can be shared between different groups. Challenge them to peer learning or group learning. Ask them to share the knowledge with everybody else. So use technology in such a way that it can be of benefit to everybody. The mental barriers that we have should be overcome in the first place. We have talked a lot about if a technology is a boon or a curse. You should have the capacity to make sure that technology is used as a boon, that it cannot act as a curse. If you are only going to cry about it, then it will definitely be a curse. So you cannot stop technology from being used. It has to be used. Earlier you learn to make proper use of technology, earlier it will benefit the students in their learning. You will have to understand the need for all this and make proper use of it. Technology is not to be used for teaching. It should be used to enhance learning of students. There will be a lot of examples where students have learned things due to technology. There is one more thing that I want to tell you about technology, and then we will probably end this video. We had this saying, if there is nothing in the well, what will be in the bucket? So if there is water in the well, only then you will get water in the bucket. This is applicable to our education system as well. The system still has a view that if the teachers know, the children will know. Now the world has changed. The children will be able to learn even if teachers do not know. When this idiom came into existence, it was assumed that there is only one well and you will put only one bucket into the well, and if the well doesn't have water, there will be no water in the bucket. Now, nobody is dependent on the well. There is a 400 or 500 feet bore well right next to the well, and the motor is drawing water from the well. For how much more time will this idiom keep on putting the bucket into the well for the water? Now it is different. People will take water from wherever it is available. And for that water to be completely full, the well in the modern times is the mobile. Right now, that water is the tap. So if the teacher is dry, nothing is going to stop. Teacher doesn't know a certain thing, it is all right. But instead of the teacher, we now have the mobile phone and the technology and the tab. So the teacher now has to explain to himself that it is not necessary for me to know everything. Even if I do not know certain things, the student should be able to know for which I need to work. And I should be using technology for this. Keep on thinking on that lines. That first we will train all the teachers and then they will teach students. Then understand this. We will at least waste 10 or 12 generations.